Okay, today we're going to be going over the materials that you'll need to start your crochet project. Here we have a bunch of different size needles, and they come in all different sizes ranging from B to Q. The smaller the needle size by letter, the smaller the needle is. So an A is going to be really small. This is an E, and this here's a K, so you can see the size difference, and that just creates different size stitches. The J creates a 10 to 6 millimeter stitch. So that means that depending on how tight you do your stitches, you can create, each stitch will be between 10 and 6 millimeters. Okay, we're also going to use yarn to create it, and there are many different types of yarn. This is an eyelash yarn, and you can see it just has these kind of frilly things attached. You would use a very small needle for this type of yarn because the actual thread is very thin. Today we're going to be using this impeccable yarn. And this is a multicolored yarn, and it's good for seeing the different stitches. And as you can see here on the label, there's all kinds of information. It just tells you the size and what kind of needle to use, the weight of the yarn, how much yarn's here. Okay, and then we'll also have scissors to cut our yarn once we're finished with a project, or if we need to change colors, we'll need to cut our yarn. The needle is just a large needle, and we'll use this to sew in our ends so that we don't have those ends sticking out. You can use a measuring tape like this, or a ruler, or anything else if you want to get a particular size. If you want to make sure, like if you're doing coasters, all the coasters are the same size, you can use this just to make sure your stitching is the same tightness. And those are the main materials that we'll need to get started.